Thank you for joining me for this episode of the Wild Sonnets Out Loud. My name is Nicholas Korn, and I am the poet of the Wild Sonnets. In this series, I select and read 2 of the 600 published poems that can be found in the 6 Wild Sonnets books. The first poem for this reading is from the most recent book, the Wild Sonnets, Volume 6. I usually start these readings with the older poems first, but just sort of felt like beginning today with the more recent work. Here is Wild Sonnet number 547. From the plenty I possess, let me be generous, for whatever luxuries I have are lent at best, and are not meant as mine for long. Though the mind may crave to be secure, the base beneath all knowing knows that nothing's sure, and that the treasures trade from hand to hand, even as our fingers fade. I know that what I am is only given for a day. The best of it is bettered when I have given it away. Our stretch of thoughts collect like sand upon the shore. The repetitious tide intrudes to smooth them down, and then recedes into the voiceless deep, where the quiet is the only thing we keep. And that was Wild Sonnet number 547 from the 6th book of Wild Sonnets. The next selection is from the first volume. It's one of my favorites. This has probably happened to you. You sit down at a table at a cafe or coffee shop, and the previous guest has forgotten to take something with them, a notebook or phone or something. This is Wild Sonnet number 59. The stillness of a thing that's left behind stands in its abandon even more possessed. The hum and calm of it, monastic now of meaning, lows that we in being lost are lifted. There is an art in accident, a density that centers us, the poise of stone that, though forgotten, stands larger when alone. Cathedrals in the light and lonely hour breathe with more divinity than does the homily and hush of Sundays. Uncrowded then, I pray may we become, allowing vacancy to lend us room, an echo and isolation of the soul that is in being left behind, made whole. And that was Wild Sonnet number 59 from the Wild Sonnets Volume 1. I hope you've enjoyed the 2 Wild Sonnets featured in this reading. If you want to continue the Wild Sonnets experience, the easiest way to do that is to subscribe to this channel. I post a new out loud reading here every couple of days, and I wouldn't want you to miss one. Another way to get more of the Wild Sonnets is to purchase one of the books featured in this episode. Every one of the books in this series has 100 Wild Sonnets. See the comments section to get connected with the Wild Sonnets bookstore. And finally, I just want to thank you for watching. I'll be back in a couple of days with 2 more Wild Sonnets. Until then, stay wild and stay well.